Hey guys, how's it going today? Today we are continuing our space exploration Krastorio 2 playthrough. As you can see, since the end of the last one, I hooked up our chemical tech cards to our science array, and I also got rid of the basic tech card buildings here. So we now have our chemical tech cards coming in, and they are being used. As you can see, I finished just one chemical tech, which was the advanced oil processing. We don't need to do anything just this minute with that, but we have it if we need it. So we are going to try and work towards a rocket silo. And so we have a couple techs that we need to research. We need to research the rocket control units. We need to research rocket fuel, obviously low densities, and in space exploration, there is another piece that we have to get, which is the heat shielding. So in the vanilla game, you only have to do low densities, rocket control units, rocket fuel, but here you need to add heat shielding as well. And here is heat shielding, so we'll research that. They are kind of expensive. One heat shielding is 8 sulfur, 20 stone tablets, and 2 steel, so it is a little bit expensive. And then we also, let's see, this reinforced steel plate. This is just like concrete, so I don't think we're going to research that just yet. We can also research lubricant and maybe a portable generator, so we can get some stuff in our armor. So we'll research that, and we are going to need a jetpack soon. So if you don't know, the jetpack is used to quickly fly around, mainly in space, but you can use it anywhere you want, which is super nice. So it just uses rocket fuel that's in your inventory to fly you around, which is pretty cool. So we'll let those get to work. And we are going to get to work, I believe, on some military tech cards. There are a couple different things that we could work on, but I think that military would be a good one to knock out. It's not going to be very hard. You know, we only have, if we look at the military tech cards again, we only need electronic components and biter research data. And the biter research data is steel, coke, and biomatter, which we already have coke and steel. So it's just going to be a matter of us going to get some biomatter for ourselves. So I think that we're going to do that, but in order to do that, you know, we're going to have to go all the way out here to this little biter base. I also had automated some armor-piercing rounds, so that way, you know, we can use those. And so we'll take all of the armor-piercing rounds we can get. We've got a few little gun turrets, and we are going to make a car so we can drive over there, because otherwise it is going to be a long walk. So now we've got everything that we can go take out at least one biter base. But before we do that, we are going to work on the buildings. So let's see. We're good on belts, we're good on inserters. Let's just grab some electric motors, just in case. And then we're going to grab half a stack of assembling machines and some steel, so that we can make some level 2 assembling machines if needed. And there we go. So we'll just craft some more of those. Now we are already making the electronic components, so this makes it very easy. We just have to adjust where our electronic components are going, because right now we aren't putting them on the bus, and I don't really want to leave them right here like this. So we're going to throw them out on the bus, and then we'll pull them back in over here, just to make things official. So, here we go. Oops. There we go. All right, and there's our electronic components on the bus. And then we'll come down here, clear these two little trees, pull a building over here. That maybe doesn't need to be so far. And this will be, oh, actually, you know what? We can just copy this. Boom. Okay. This is copper. This will be our electronic components. This is iron. Okay. Oops. So iron will go here. This really should be this, I think. Yeah. All right. So that's iron. And then this is copper. And then this is going to be our electronic components. So as you can see, we definitely are going to need to make more electronic components. And I think they are used in other things as well. So, you know, we don't need to make more at this second, but we will need to make more. Okay, we'll join these here. Okay. This will be, we're going to make 4 of these buildings again. 2, 3, 4. And these are going to be our science, our military science buildings. And why are they so far away? Okay, they're not going to be military science. Okay. There we go. All right, and then we'll do some inserting. And put them out on a belt. And the great thing is that we put our chemical tech cards only on one side of the belt. So we can just load the military tech cards right on here. And as you can see, it'll filter in all the way down right over here. So that'll work great. So now we just need to set up the buildings for the biter data. So we can do that. And this takes steel and coke, which we can go grab. So this makes 5 biter data every 40 seconds. Okay. We need 4 every 20 seconds. So I think we only need 2 of these buildings. So let's do the math here. So if we have 2 of these buildings, every 40 seconds, we're going to make 10. And every 40 seconds, which would be 2 of these, we're going to need 8. So this is plenty. All right, so this can be steel and coke. Or no, we'll do this steel and coke. And right here, we are going to have a chest. This chest. All right, and that chest is going to have all of the biomass in it. Okay. And then we'll load this, and there we go. Okay, and then we'll export that here. One second. I want to make these uniform. That. There we go. Boom. All right. So that will be our biter data, and that will be everything. So now we need to grab our steel and coke, which they'll come in here, one here, one here. And we just need to bring those down the bus. And we can actually do this now. and save some time walking. And take out some trees along the way. Okay, where is our steel? Our steel is all the way back here. Okay. We're almost out of belt, so we definitely want to grab some belt here. And while we're grabbing belt, I'm going to grab some coffee. Okay, belt. And do we need anything else? Undergrounds. We do need undergrounds. Okay, grab a whole stack of those. We will definitely use them. And then we are going to have to grab our coke from over here. So let's see, we've got we've got these 3 lanes all filled, right? We've got these 4 lanes are filled, right? And then it goes 3 more lanes, so we can fill 1 lane right here. Yeah, okay. So we know where we know we're not gonna put it here. We're gonna put it there. So this is gonna be our coke. And this line here may have to move later because, you know, we're eventually going to have to add more steel processing, and when that happens, we're definitely going to did I say move? We're not going to move steel processing. We're going to have to expand it. So, you know, we'll expand it down here as much as possible, but we're definitely going to probably end up putting something on the other side of the belt here as well. And so this belt will have to move, but for now it's fine. We'll just reroute it later when we make the build. Okay, so there's coke, and we will run this down. Unfortunately, steel and coke are not like right next to each other, so but I can do this. You know, one of the nice things that they did in, I think it was 1.0 when they did this, was like when you click and drag belts, like you can't go up and down like you used to be able to. That was super nice because you'd be like trying to do exactly what I'm doing right now, and you'd end up drawing belts all over the place, and it would just be a pain. The only thing that it's not nice for is when you're trying to draw out, you know, like 4 belts in a line. And so you can't go like this and make 4 belts like in a row. But okay, so what is going on here? To be honest, I don't know. But we're just gonna pretend like it's fine. We will do another underground there. We'll do an underground here. All these trees. Okay, there we go. Okay, another underground here. And what's it here? Okay, there we go. And we're out of belt. That was 500 belt. Well, at least we got our belts almost all the way down. We've got steel hooked up. We just need to hook up the rest of the coke, which is fine. Maybe we need to increase our coke production. Probably not. This is a long run back. But we're getting through these researches pretty quickly, which is good. And we're using all of our packs. You can see down over here there aren't any packs just sitting waiting. So let's grab another 350 belt. That should be plenty for us. I'm gonna put down another chest and get rid of more stuff. I don't need all that stuff. And whoops. I don't need this, and I don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need these. Don't need these. Okay, that should be good. And now we'll drive down to the other end. Okay, there we go. All right, and so that's almost everything. Now we get to do the fun part. All right, we have plenty of fuel. We have some gun turrets. We have our armor-piercing rounds. I think while we're on our way over, how do we get through here? Oh, wait, over here. On our way over, we're gonna craft a bunch of these for our long-range rifle. Not sure that we'll be able to use them. I don't know how effective they are compared to these. These are 30 damage, and these are 70, but, you know, the 70 is shot at a much slower rate, so it might not be worth it. Alright, let's avoid all the trees, all the rocks. Can I, like... Doesn't this have a gun? Yeah. Alright, here we go. First combat. Oh no, there's rocks. Okay, we need to put down a turret. And of course I didn't bring any... What are these? I don't have any iron. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna switch to this and snipe them, because this is way easier. I knew this would come in handy. This gun feels a little bit like cheating, but I don't really care. Oh, there's a little worm. Goodbye. So, even though this is the first combat we're doing, there's already medium-sized biters, which is kind of insane. Okay, there we go. That's one base down. Now, how the freak do you pick this stuff up? Aha! So I did some research, and apparently there's a hotkey that I didn't know about for Krastorio that was changed in a more recent update that gives you a creep collector, which you used to have to build. So I did not realize that. But okay. So we've got, how much biomass? We got 216. And unfortunately our car was destroyed, and I probably don't have enough resources to build another. Oh, I do. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, but we're going to run over here, I think, and destroy... we'll try and destroy one more little camp. Let's see how big this one is. Ugh. This one's Well, it's about the same size, but then there's another one like directly next to it, and I don't have enough ammo to take all this out. So we'll have to come back, but that's okay. We've done some exploring, and we did some fighting, and we learned some things that we didn't know. So those are all good things, right? All right, we'll jump in and we will head home. I mean, 200 biomass is plenty to get us by for now, right? Like, how much does this take? Not very much, right? 10. So we can do a bunch of, we can still make a bunch of science packs with that. We'll just have to come back for some more biomass, but that's fine. All right, here we are. And we can throw the biomatter in there. And yeah, we can grab some iron, actually. I want to grab some iron here and make some repair packs so we can repair our gun turret and our car. There we go. And check it out, we're making some biomatter. All right, not biomatter. Biter research data, which will then be made into our military tech cards. The rest of our science is still chugging along. We can see how much progress, or see if we're running out of any, we can see how much progress, obviously. But I'm wondering if we're running out of stone. I guess we're really not running out of too many products right now. Like, we definitely should boost up our copper production here. And that's about it, honestly. So just copper? Okay, cool. And let's see, we need the big electric engine. And what else? So after big electric engine, right, we can't, okay, look at that, check that out. So we can already queue up our satellite rocket silo for being built. We will need a bunch of stuff that so low densities, let's check out these recipes. So low densities, pretty much the same as the vanilla game. We got plastic, steel, and copper. As far as I can remember, that's the same. And then rocket fuel is very different. So we'll have to set this up next time, but we will set it up with light oil. So we'll have to do some advanced oil processing. It takes 1,000 oxygen, which I will say that oxygen is always the bottleneck when making rocket fuel in space exploration, Krastorio 2. It's trying to put way too much through like one pipe, and it gets overwhelming. But so we'll do that, and then obviously we saw the heat shielding needs sulfur, stone tablets, and steel, all of which we're making, except we'll just have to make them in more quantities. So we'll have to bolster all of the rest of our production. And then the final thing, of course, is the rocket control unit. And this takes batteries, which we are not making. But everything else there we already are making. So, we have a few other intermediates that we have to make before we can launch a rocket, but not so many that it's insane. So that'll be next time. And thank you guys all for joining. And I hope you have a great day today.